What's going on? This is a good topic I want to touch on for a lot of young men, but I think it can help any man. The topic is why it is important and vital for men to maintain their masculine frame in relationships. It's the only way that I can see that a relationship can maintain a successful balance. Meaning everybody's happy with where they at. But it first starts with a man. And I say this deeply to young men. Before you get in a relationship, you have to understand. If you have not figured out who you are, if you not created a life that you're happy with, then it's going to be damn near impossible for you to remain in a masculine frame in a relationship. And that is, I think, one of the most successful ways to detect where the relationship will go. Because if you don't, what will happen is females have a powerful way of detecting energy. They was blessed with the intuition to feel energy. So when she feels weakness from you, her instincts is to take over. You'll start seeing the attitudes, the questioning, doubting your leadership. And it's all because of a man not remaining in this masculine frame. If you become indecisive, if she feel like you can't manage stress, she feel like you're not a problem solver, if you always defer to what she want to do, then the relationship will take a turn for the worse. And this is coming from experience. I've had a lot of relationships where things start off good, and then over time the relationship start to change, and then it becomes a seesaw dynamic of power. And that's only because when you start to get out of your masculine frame, a woman will detect the weakness coming off you. I watched this video on lions in the jungle, right? And in the video, like, it was showing how the female lions work. So lady had commented that, oh, it seems like the male lion doesn't do anything but come and eat, and the women lion do all the work, they do all the hunting. Well, they don't understand the dynamic of the kingdom that they create. The man lion is to protect the pride, the women, the babies, and the territory from other lions and predators. Because the way of the dynamic of lions work, when a male lion gets to a certain age, they kick him out of the pride. He instantly get kicked out, and then he has to go either create his own legacy or take it. So the male lion has to protect his legacy from roaming lions. And through that protection, it shows the female lions that he is worthy of being the leader of the pride. This is why the female lions hunt. This is why they do this. This is why they mate with the lion. When the lion becomes not strong enough to protect the pride, the female lions will even turn on him. This is why in the zoo, they have issues with female lions and the one lion in there. Because there is no male lions to constantly challenge the male lions, the female lions no longer see the male lion proving his worthiness. So what happens in this unnatural habitat? The female lions start testing the lion's strength. This is documented. The female lions will start snapping at the lion, pushing his buttons, because they have to, it's just a woman's nature, just like in the animal kingdom, to test their man's ability to be an effective leader if you want submissiveness from the woman. Even in the animal kingdom, you see this. This is why zookeepers say after a while they have to either take that lion out, because the female lions will eventually end up attacking him, just for him to prove that he's still able to lead. So with that being said, what does it mean for relationships? If you're not in a masculine frame, your woman will start to doubt your leadership, question if she even made the right choice with you. How do you combat that? From my experience, this is why I say before you get into any relationship, you have to create a lifestyle for yourself that you love. You have to create a life worth living that you love. You have to have your own program, your spot, your money, everything in order and live a life that you want to live, that you're happy about. Why? Because when a woman comes in your life, you are going to have a steep vetting process before you let her come into your life. When you don't create a life before you get with a woman, that means you merge into her life, and then you become hyper attached. And guess what? A woman can detect when a man is fearful of losing her. If she feel that you fearful of losing her, then she already dealt in your leadership. Because why are you fear? Why are you afraid to be alone? She will test you even more because she know you can't walk away because you don't know how to walk away. You can't leave her because it's not in you to do that. So she's going to constantly test your leadership because she know you too weak. But when you create a life that you love by yourself with no woman interference, that shows a woman that, oh, this man can stand on his own. He created his own life. It seems he's enjoyed his life. I want to be a part of that. And it gives you the power to know you can walk away. If she comes into your life and brings chaos, disruption, it's this quick for you to walk away. Why? Because you already created a lifestyle by yourself that you're happy with. You're not in a lack. You know who you are. So you're not with a void that you want a woman to fill. If you walking around with a void and you telling yourself you need a woman to fill it, then you will always be taken advantage of because you should never be in need. You should always be whole. This is why most relationships don't work, because you got people that coming out of necessity and need, and then when they get to each other, they constantly pulling too much on each other because they think it's the other person's responsibility to fulfill these needs, when it's not true. When you fill your own needs and whole, then it's easy for you to walk away from things that can destroy what you build. As a man, you have to create your own lifestyle that you are happy and joy about. So then when you get in a relationship and a woman start testing you, it doesn't bother you because you understand that's just a part of her nature. But then if it get to a level where it's disrespectful and disruptive, it's nothing for you to say, you know what? I don't like this inside my life that I created. I think it's best we part ways. Like a respectable man. That shows her he's not afraid to lose me. So that means I need to do what I need to do to stay around him. Because he already created a life that he loved. I'm just the bonus on it. A woman should just be a bonus, the icing on the cake. If you make your life all about her, then that's too much pressure on her because she's going to feel like she's responsible. A woman, that's not a feminine role. Her role is to come into a life that's already made up. She's the icing on the cake. She's the queen. You know what I mean? She should have a lighter role. When you make her a main role, then that's why she takes over. That's why she disrespects you. That's why she doesn't trust you. That's why she's not giving you sex. That's why she acts like she's not attracted to you. Then you become almost a little boy in her life. You must create a lifestyle that you want, that you're happy to live, that you're okay to be by yourself. Then that attracts actually women to your life because they feel that strength from you.